Yo, what's up to the world? It's the Southern Flow Podcast. Tune in. Let's go. Yo, what's up? It's Loomis Brinks.
What's good? It's your boy Trey B.
Like I said, it's the Southern Flow Podcast. And we here with another one to build up. Shouts out to everybody who support, who commenting, who sharing, who liking, who subscribing, and all the etceteras. You know, just genuinely tapping in with us. Me and Trey B, we appreciate it. We really do. We're not gonna hold you long this evening. I think I'll always say that, and then it turned into this major bill. But we have some topics that we want to get into today, this evening. One in particular that sticks out, it's a sore thumb. Trey B, he rocking the ASU,
For sure.
Alabama State toboggan.
Shout out to HBCUs.
Big shouts out to all the HBCUs. But this one in particular, Tuskegee. Condolences to the family that lost their child. I'm learning this is like they lost their daughter and then to some type of accident, and now they're losing their son. And like I'm hearing stories like the guy who did die, like he lost his life like in attempt to save somebody.
Yeah, that's really how it always happens when you got a mass shoot.
Yeah,
that's what it boiled down to. So what you got? How many? You got one.
One death and 16 injuries, yeah. And so far only one arrest has been made.
That's crazy.
And let me tell you, man, I was able to see a couple of clips from the video, and like, there's no way unless he's shooting like a Gatling gun.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can understand this one person making all that noise.
Making all them rounds go off.
But there's no way to justify the atrocity. And you know, all I can say is that I hope justice is served accordingly.
Sure.
Yeah, but condolences, you know, to that family that lost their child. And then we just pour out to
for sure.
Everybody hurt in that situation.
It's just to me, like you said, bro. We all condolences going out to everybody, but for me, it's just the lack of just disrespect, bro, to the land, to the soil you standing on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's Tuskegee. Like that's that name hold a lot of weight, bro. And you know, for it to be the 100th anniversary of the university, you know what I'm saying? That's just crazy, bro. On the 100th
anniversary.
For you to go out like that, like, bro, like, you got so much history right there on that land, bro. Like, that's just crazy, bro.
From what I'm hearing, you know, and these things are speculated, right? You know, and our job is to bring as closest to the story as we can. And as I always say, we just want to really spark the idea or spark the conversation for the next person, and we're able to find some retribution in this if that makes sense. But speculating that there were people walking around the grounds with the strap on like they're in the military. and the reason that I can believe it is because I have seen that before in public spaces. And it's like, why?
What's your purpose?
What's the purpose? What does this serve? Is this the new flex? Is this the new flex for the culture?
You want a college campus where, you know, everybody is educated. Not saying these was the students, because we all do know locals do get involved in homecoming.
Right. And supposedly the arrest was of someone who wasn't even a student.
Yeah, we know locals get involved with the festivities and stuff, but even then, like, the locals, you should have respect, you know, for the university.
Right.
Universities bring so much money to the community, you know, they create jobs, all kind of stuff. So for you to just, even without it even being Tuskegee, this could have been a Troy, you know, West Alabama, you know, anything, bro, like any college, bro.
Selma.
Selma, community, like anything, community college, bro, like for that university to do so much.
I'm not picking Selma.
Yeah, for sure. for that university to do so much for y'all community, bro, for just the lack of disrespect, bro, the lack of unthinking, like, bro, like it's like these young cats nowadays, they don't think. They don't think, they just act and do. Like they brain function is just on a whole nother tipping scale, bro.
What is your what is your perspective on that? Do you what do you think is, or what are some causes that's leading us?
I feel like the lack of morals and the lack of masculinity. I feel like those are the main two. I say on the morals.
The men missing in the household.
That just the lack of morals, bro. Like even like that, men ain't even got to be in the house. Like if you in the streets, bro, that's just normal street one-on-one, that you don't show your gun unless you gonna use it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you finna do something with it. You just don't walk around flashing your gun. I feel like that's just normal street code. And the masculinity part is, I ain't just cause I got a firearm don't mean I'm gangster. Don't mean I'm hard. Don't mean I'm feeling like King Kong Rambo out there. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying, like, to even dissect that, because I mean, we don't have the information on this guy who was arrested. Yeah. But I can imagine he might be an older gentleman. But then even if he is above 25, right? Yeah. We still have to go look at the variables in his life. Did he have a father in the household? Yeah. And then, because sometimes too, we will get caught up in, okay, the father was in the household, but then what were his actions? For sure. You know what I'm saying? So,
because you got a lot of cases now too, like you say, you got some fathers that's in the household. Yeah. Like we'll touch on that later, but you got, Michael Irvin, the famous Cowboys receiver. Mm-hmm. His son is a drill rapper. Mm-hmm. And he was on ESPN. He had an interview saying, like, don't listen to my son. This man grew up in such and such a 20,000 square foot house with 2 cars in a gated community, but he rapping about killing. Right. Like, so that's another aspect of that, too. Like,
is Irvin giving us the true background? Were you there? Yeah. Were you there? Mind you playing, you got games. Yeah. But after that, were you father?
For sure. Like he got clips now. Mike pulls the receipts, but it's material clips. He got clips of him, he got clips of him buying him a car, randomly buying him a car. That's what I'm saying. But he do got a clip of them playing basketball in the driveway too. So,
I got you. I
mean, he pulled a couple receipts out on it, so I'm just like, some of these cats, man, because I know some cats, bro. I know a couple cats I grew up with that the few cats I did know they had fathers. Some of them cats, bro. I know
they just chose that lifestyle.
They just chose that lifestyle, bro. Yeah. So, and that's you really look like a lame when you do that, bro.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, and that's true, because I know some guys, man, like fathers, retired military. Yeah. All they had to do was just graduate high school.
That's it.
Go to college.
That's it.
Or just
get them a little degree. You ain't got to get the.
You ain't gotta go to, because you straight.
Yeah, you straight.
And they chose the streets.
For sure.
It ain't like you was in some debt, because you had a car. You had a car all through high school. Yeah. Most people don't even get a car till after they
gotta get a job or McDonald's or something, just scratch up a little, you know what I'm saying?
So, but I don't know, I still feel like it's some type of, because the environment has so much influence. Even like over the household, we can tell our kids one thing, but if we're putting them in spaces where they'll be majority of the time, it stands the chance to have a greater influence on the kid.
Yeah. Like you say, like Nipsey touched on that, saying Nipsey Hussle had a quote. He said something about like the time is a part of the love. Like, you can love your kids, you can buy them what they want, you can, spoil them, let them do whatever they want to do, and you can go here, go there, all their Christmas list, but that time is more valuable than anything, bro. Because what are you feeding into their mind? That material gift can be replaced. But that time we can't get time back. So what are you doing with the time with your kid? What these kids doing also with their time?
Yeah. Because
I ran into a kid, bro, and that's another thing that I feel like that's missing. But we can go on and on about what's missing in today's society.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing after school?
Right.
After 3 o'clock, what are y'all doing with y'all time?
Right.
They in the streets.
Yeah.
And the streets raising them, and that's just what's going on, dangerous. Bro. That's just what's going on. They raising the girls and the boys.
Yeah, the streets telling them, tote your pistols, bang bang. The game, they playing the game. They go home and play the game.
Call of Duty, killing on there, blowing up shit.
I mean, you shared a story. You know, in lieu to that, just how they are they associate what's happening in the game to real life.
For sure.
With no emotional attachment.
None.
That's scary. That's scary,
That's
man.
how you get the school shooters.
Like,
and
bro, I had GTA when it first came out.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, you knew that was different.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know.
You got a rush from it because, like you say, it was new to us.
Yeah.
But now
we still went outside though.
10, 15 years go by, you still shouldn't get that same rush off of playing GTA because the first GTA probably came out 20 years ago.
Yeah.
The first one, Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto, yeah.
So after 20 years, that rush of this new excitement of this game should be gone.
The dynamics are just different in terms of like the way that people playing the game, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then the games are different. The games come off more real, you know. So all these things can play into it, man. But
they bringing the game to the game of life. Thinking it's gonna translate.
Yeah,
it don't.
Yeah.
Man. Once you what they say on GTA, once you waste it,
hey,
you dead.
That's
for
it.
real.
Yeah.
In real life.
Yes.
Ain't no respawn. Ain't no jumping back.
Ain't no respawn
on the street.
Yeah.
Nah.
And that probably is a thing though. Yeah. As you say that.
And once you pull that trigger, ain't no sliding off in the car like you do in GTA. You got the 5-star. Ain't none of that, bro. These folks is picking you up.
Do you think you can duck off and lose a star?
Yeah, these folks is picking you up instantly, bro. Like, this is what happened, early Sunday morning, Saturday night.
Saturday evening.
One already picked up, bro.
Yeah.
And ain't no telling how many else going to be picked up after he get in that interrogation room. And, you know,
talk about this thing.
And they figure out what's going on. So,
yeah.
I mean, that's just a crazy situation, bro.
What leads you to feel like you need to pull the gun?
With all them bras out there,
women out there, you telling me you came out here to show your gun?
The shoot. Like you said, you came to wear your gun on your you came to wear your gun on your chest or on your waist.
Man, it is not. Hey, fellas. Have your the new era is now calling for people to have a firearm.
Yeah.
So by all means, have your firearm. Protect yourself and your family. But that ain't gangster walking around like I got my gun on me.
Yeah.
That ain't. Nobody's out in the hallway just trying to be in the hallway to say that they gangster.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta bring back suave.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Walking with your chest out without the strap. That's the real, the real stand up, the real, gorilla, the real dog in the real shark in the water to me.
Yeah.
Somebody walking around like, hey, you don't even know what I got. I might not even have it on me, but hey, chest up, head up. You know what I'm saying? Do something if you go. You know what I'm saying? We got to bring that back. You know what I'm saying? Not saying walking with arrogance, looking for something, but just walking. I ain't worried about none of y'all. I ain't worried about nothing going on. It's 100,000 thousands of bras out here.
And then it's like, what are we fighting for? What are we shooting for?
For sure.
Because I would love to know that.
Yeah.
What did this start about? Man, it can only be so many things.
So many things.
It can only be so many things.
And 9 times out of 10, a lot of times just be the way somebody looked at you. You know what I'm saying? When you in that type of sense, how somebody looked.
Man.
What somebody said. Because I know you ain't pulling up the homecoming to catch a op. You done had, I don't know how many days and weeks to catch her out slipping. You know, in the hood. You gonna catch him slipping at homecoming. He was just on the block, bro. He just spit the block on you 2-3 days ago. Oh, that nigga gonna be at homecoming. You might want to get him at home. Nah.
That's the most cowardice act.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In front of innocent people.
You put innocent people in harm's way, man. And that's really just what get me. It's just like you gonna do all of this with all of these innocent people.
Yeah.
From elders, cause it's everybody out there.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And maybe, maybe in the time that this popped off, most of the older people done dipped out, but you got some people that stick around and like to be a part of the festivities.
For sure.
But bro,
want to have a good time. They got the RVs out there and stuff, man. They coming. They graduates, man. They just coming out.
But and if I'm not mistaken though, as we talked about ASU, when did something like that kind of transpired at ASU?
I know Troy had a crazy.
I know Troy did.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
But I'm saying not to the extent of what like Tuskegee, but I'm saying they were saying it was some shooting at ASU homecoming or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the gum.
Yeah, it's the gum.
But the gum has come a long way.
They have much respect to the gum. They done
came a long way in terms of just
that's why I'm representing, because they have came a long way, bro.
Like they used to call it Monkey Town.
Montgomery.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So Montgomery came a long way, man, and
For sure, but yeah, it's just crazy to have, in 2024, bro. We still having, them lack of thinking and lack of respect for others, bro. When like my old head told me, like I just said, bro, the person you was shooting at, bro, you probably been knowing y'all had beef, not what's the word I'm looking for? Not enticing violence or telling you to be violent, but bro, don't wait till you get in a setting like that to handle your business.
Yeah, if it's really something I need to get out my chest, let me just catch you by yourself.
Yeah, or catch you another day, or you done been slid through here. I've been there seen you. Why wait till? That's crazy, bro. But like my old head told me, he said, man, these boys just don't think no more, bro. He said, I don't even think they like girls no more, man. It's something, bro.
It could be that too, because now in today's society, it's less. Well, first, I think society is pressuring young men, young boys that they like. You should be getting some sex, cause at once upon a time, it was like in your inner circle. Society really wasn't partaking. It was just like depending on what circle you were in.
Yeah.
Depended on the type of peer pressure that you was facing. And so now I think now that society is partaking in those activities as far as like peer pressure, like, hey, young boys, you ain't getting sex, you ain't getting this, and you ain't doing this, and you ain't got $3 trillion by the time you 21, and you a failure.
Yeah. And
I think that puts pressure on young men. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna go to something that I can relate to then.
For sure. Cause
everybody can go buy that pistol. What I'm learning on that now, and ain't no special license required. You just need to be able to pass the initial check with your ID, and you can get a firearm.
And then I put another spin on that. What you just touched on, like they being, like you say, what they being fed and being told by their peers and by their cousins or their friends at school or whatever. But this is the Southern flow, so I'm gonna resort everything back to the music too.
Yeah.
So
the music is
the
music ain't chilling no more.
It ain't suave no more like you just put.
It's drill.
It's shoot 'em up drill, bang bang, catch a eye.
Even the girls.
Spin the block.
Yeah.
It ain't no more fun music, dance music. We laughed at the Crank That Air and stuff. But when we got a little older, but now we look back at it.
That was the best time.
And everybody, dancing. And, everybody dancing and trying to learn on YouTube, trying to learn a new step to the dance, man. It was the best times, bro. And I feel like that's a lost art in music, man.
That's heavy perspective.
For sure.
And I was watching something that was just talking about that, because that was like the person was just like, man, if you go back and listen to those 60s and 70s and look, you listen to the music, and then you look at the culture at that time. It was beautiful.
Like the house party movie. We can't even film a house party movie in 2024. What would that even look like? Because it's gonna end up being a shooting at the party. If you film that movie now, it got the end and the shooting. Because that's just what's going on in the house party right now.
It may not even be a shoot. It's gonna be sad if you watch it and you'll see nobody's
on the dance floor. Nobody on like how they
everybody on there like
everybody on there or doing this right here. Ain't nobody dance like you would never get that scene when when Kid and played dancing
against the girls.
Yeah, you would never get that nowadays, bro.
Everybody I'm too gangster to be doing that.
I want to be on Snap. Don't nobody live in the moment no more. Let's get on the dance floor.
Live in the moment, people. Be present.
Stop trying to capture every moment. Live in the moment.
Every moment isn't for the capture. And then just a testimony to that, because as we get into the podcast and we having to handle the logistics, right? And I'm trying to hold on to a memory card, but we really need this memory card in the moment. Sure. And mind you, the important pieces on the memory card I've already captured anyway. But I'm just trying to hold on. Mm-hmm. And it's like this hoarding mentality, and I'm just saying that just relates to the sense of like everybody trying to capture everything. Man, we gotta capture it.
Look at this, bro. Look, go look at my post. Yeah, man. Was you there? You will never get that. I was there though. I seen it with my own eyes. That's gonna make you come back and want to see it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I feel like that aspect of life is rare, bro. It's gone, bro. Like just imagine the people that saw Michael Jackson live in concert.
And what kind of record?
They couldn't they couldn't, but
not how advanced it is now.
Yeah. But just imagine the stories they still telling about that, and how he went to city just off word of mouth and off of the experience, bro. Like
that's not crazy, but that's crazy that you brought Michael Jackson up, because I had seen a clip and people were talking about, I guess this was like his first time performing or doing anything outside of the group. Yeah. And this was the first time he introduced the moonwalk.
Oh man.
And people, they telling the story.
They talk about the moonwalk story to this
day. But you had to be there. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So it's a lost art. I'm just in a space in life where to me everything is artful. And it's like, how do we begin to recreate these moments? And when I just say recreate, it's just like, how do we pull from those nostalgic vibes and make them a part of our time? Even if it's like clips and convos
You gotta be there.
You gotta be there.
I heard about. I ain't even seen nothing from the last one. I just wanted to go because I heard how the turnout was. Man. So I got to be at the next one.
Man. And mind you, we had, just being behind the logistics of things. Yeah, we had to capture content for the promoting. But we were the only ones that captured.
Yeah. Felt that energy.
The people that partook were just present.
Got the energy.
But I just think that we have to start back being creative. I think we've gotten comfy. Mm-hmm. Almost like
we're giving everything so microwavable now, bro.
Everything is microwavable.
Quick, bro.
Instant gratification.
That's it, bro.
And all this, man, and I'm saying this from a perspective of ciphering through through these ills myself. Mm-hmm. Not being so prone to microwave and instant gratification. This gonna be a controversial statement, but it's the women's fault.
I ain't gonna lie that one, bro.
It's the women's fault, and I say that, man, because I love women. I think they're, the women are the nurturers. Mm-hmm. The women birth the earth.
For sure.
And, the women have shifted along with the music.
Oh, for sure.
Because the women partake in the music.
Yeah.
But the women have played a pivotal role in shifting the way that culture handles the black boy, the black kid, the black man, the melanated man, the melanated boy, the melanated child. Mm-hmm. You know, I think the women play a key role in that.
Even fathering the child.
Fathering the child. And I can't say what it is on the head, but I just know the art of nurturing, the way that women nurture and turn houses into homes is a lost art.
Oh, for sure.
That's a lost art. And in that, these young boys have shifted. You know, they don't even know how to court no more. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's strictly about sex these days.
Ain't no, like I said on the last episode, ain't no romanticizing and
none of that.
None of the romance gone.
Yeah, it's no longer true, genuine courting, learning and wanting to get to know someone. Mm-hmm. It's just like what you got for me. Yeah. Everything is transactional.
For sure.
And I think Trump is gonna fix it all.
For sure, Trump finna bring the 50s and the 60s back.
It's mind-boggling when you hear people say Trump is taking us back to slavery. Yeah. Trump is he's trying to control stripping women of their rights. And hopefully y'all can read between the lines, because this ain't even about Trump. It's just the fact that it took Trump for people to go back to like, oh, I got to be mindful who I'm giving my treasures to.
For sure. Hey, that's a big one, bro.
You know, oh, I got to be mindful. I got to really think, is this a father appropriate gentleman that I'm finna interact with?
Household,
yeah, like, am I about to indulge in this with him?
Yeah.
Chances being that we could pop one off.
For sure.
It took this to bring people back to thinking like that. And
cause now, like you say, he making you think, can this man manage a household with all the proposals and the
this man got 7 kids already.
For sure.
But I'm about to give him a chance, thinking like it's finna be something different. Yeah, and there is a probability it could be.
For sure.
But what are the chances that it's gonna be different for you? And he already got 7. You know what I'm saying? He got some shit that he figuring out.
Like you say, if they have been, like I always say, if you've been under a rock or whatever, they know,
Yeah.
Trump is the new president of the United States starting January 1st.
Okay.
2025. So
interesting.
Like you say, it's some very interesting takes, mostly, like you say, amongst black women on that, with his proposals and his Project 2025 supposedly being put into play, and, his programs he trying to strip.
Yeah.
And his new,
and you say a lot of the programs are like
for the
like what you call it?
What they say, the disenfranchised community. That's what they like, the term they like to use for us. The like you said, the melanated. It ain't just melanated, because
statistically, like the numbers show it's like 72-75% Caucasian.
Yeah, they on the programs too.
Are on these programs.
But like you say, it's for the people of the lower income, the impoverished environment, community.
Yeah. He just making you get out and get something for yourself.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
you ain't just gonna get it for the free ski.
Nah, he trying to, supposedly, that's what the proposal saying. Yeah. He's trying to cut a lot of programs, educational programs, welfare programs, and a lot of the.
Because you got some women having kids, that's a hustle.
That's a hustle. It is a hustle.
It's a hustle.
I can get free housing and free food.
They say
and free.
They say it equate like if you full fledged into the benefits, you sitting there like 80,000 a year.
Easy.
What?
I'm good.
Man.
Kids chunky than I don't know what, man. You can folk they
getting all the food.
Eating good, bro. Man. Eating good in the hood.
Man, come on.
Man, bro.
It's just it's accountability.
For sure.
At the end of the day, as I always say, only you can prevent forest fires. If your life wasn't good when you was born, or your life, you weren't able to get it to where you think it should be, which you still got time if you living. But if it wasn't good then, you think it's gonna change now?
For sure.
Or you think it'll get worse because of a person? Man, no. And I think the system in itself plays on that not ideology. Yeah, that's ideology. The system play on that. Like, we know these people are gonna be
effed up.
Yeah, they gonna depend on us.
Yeah.
And that's almost like an energy, like that's a harvest of your energy for you to feel like whether I'm choosing red or blue, that's a dependent energy. They depending on me.
I need to vote
I need to vote for them.
I need to vote blue.
This person is gonna help my life. This person make my life better. Man, come on, man. Come on, man.
Trump bringing it. He bringing it back round to the 50s and 60s. I'm gonna be sitting around like granddaddy and them in a minute, man.
But bro, I saw where, cause supposedly these Caucasian students were sending out.
Texts and stuff.
That ain't got nothing to do with.
Nah.
But of course, people are gonna try to bring it in like
that's on a small scale, man.
It ain't even on a scale.
You got to wake up to see what's really going on.
Come on, it's bigger than that.
For sure.
Mind you, I'm not, cause I think justice should be served for people playing like that.
Yeah.
Cause those are sensitive times, you know. So you don't play like that. That's stupidity. It ain't even ignorance, cause you know better, and maybe you don't. Maybe you don't know better, you know. And we can get into those topics too. And I don't want to go that deep this evening.
I'll ask you one last question.
Yeah.
Though. How you feel about like the programs, the assistance, and all? What's your take on that? Like from the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
Like all these years. Like,
bro, I think because
when did black people really start depending on that? I'd say like the 80s, like the crack era.
Yeah, crack era. Yeah, that's when a lot of those programs started getting introduced. A little bit after the Black Panther Party, because Black Panthers were like the first.
They was like own. Yeah,
we gonna take care of our own people.
For sure.
So truthfully, the said government took a lot of the ideology from what they were doing.
For sure.
And made it theirs. Yeah. And so, I mean, like, because I just try to go back and see, like, is something spiritual? Does it have a spiritual component? And I you know, the Creator ordains this idea of governing, because it's billions of people in the world. Some people really don't have structure. For sure. Some people really don't know how to be organized. Some people really just don't know what to do. Yeah. So sometimes you may need some direction. You need a shepherd. Yeah, you need a shepherd. Assistance. And so I believe in governing in that sense, but all the way in totality to the.
So you can live on it forever. Yeah.
Come on.
You should be. This is my take. You should be in your 30s or late 20s still. I feel like them programs is for young mothers, 18 to maybe like 24. 23. If you ain't got your stuff together, we're gonna give you 4 years like high school. Yeah. We're gonna coach you up 4 years. We're gonna put you on your feet. After 4 years, you out of here. And then whoever can sign up and register, you get your just due. But for you to be on here, you can be 30 and 25, 28, 35 still in the same situation. Something wrong.
All I want is for, you know, melanated, and all Caucasians aren't like these Jim Crow people. No. They're not these supposedly Lynch, whatever his name was. The Willie Lynch guy type. Yeah. All of these people don't have this type of mentality. Some of these Caucasians are great people. Some of these, I'm gonna say this. I'm not black, they're not white. That's very controversial, I know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that, you know, this is the Southern flow, and so we come from a hip hop energy, and it's aggressive. You know, this is not me being, you know, racist, because I have Caucasian friends.
Yeah.
And just cause you my skin folk don't mean you my kinfolk.
For sure.
You know, so it's not about this color thing, but what I'm saying is that there are systems that have used that as a way to divide and conquer, and it's still being done. So like when I say like the feminism movement, like that didn't come from melanated culture. That wasn't us. And it's so many other, I mean, and I'm sorry to go on that tangent, you know, about that. And it all comes from this passion of wanting our people to, and when I say our people, I'm just saying people who are willing and able to go out and make life happen. Those are my people. The people who go out and make life happen.
For sure.
That doesn't look like a certain color. It doesn't look like a certain hair texture. A certain way that they talk. It's just a straight go-getter, a builder. Those are my people who go out and make it happen. And whether you like to accept it or not, everybody has that capability. And for the people that don't, I think that's where like governing comes in. Like we have systems set up that help to facilitate.
Put that leash on you and walk you through.
It ain't even a leash. It's just that system that just, hey, you may have come into the world disabled, because that's a real thing. That's a real thing. So we got something in place to help you out, to help work that, you know, and still keep you of the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't even like to use hate, but I have a strong hate for the division that people use, you know, and
I feel like it's just time, like you say, with this, like you said in the last episode, it's time for the black man to step up, just to show we can lead again.
Yeah.
I feel like that's one of the main things our women, our colored women, our black women done lost faith in us. Of our leadership.
And I can see that, but
and then too, it really ain't the black man's fault, because a lot of the times too, every black man that has tried to take a stand end up, you know, either a political prisoner or death.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we've been trying, but you know, I feel like it's that time again, though. Yeah. We got to step up again to this go around, especially with Trump in office. We don't know the unknown or what's gonna be unfolded. You know, all we can do is sit back.
All you can do is just put some work in for yourself. Don't sit back and watch and see what somebody else gonna do.
And go off their move.
Go
ahead and start leading. Like I said, go ahead and it's time for us to go ahead.
That's all I'm saying.
Start leading now.
Yeah.
Like I said, before you even get in there.
And really, that was, as you say that was the gist of my rant. I ranted because there were systems in play, the Jim Crowism and the racial division and
locking us up.
And the systematic oppression in prison and all this type of stuff. So all of these things we know were in place to oppress a person or said people because of the color of their skin. And that is wild. Land was stolen. Wealth was transferred illegally. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still figuring this thing out. Nobody truly knows, and that's why I just say do the research. I'm not coming as the one who's knowing it. All I'm saying is really do your own research, do the due diligence, and understand where all of these things stem from. Because none of this is new under the sun. None of this has just started. You think Trump is something new to the world? Come on, man. Do your research. And maybe y'all can give us some game on something. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's us pointing at you and saying you be accountable. And just as we're gonna be accountable. And you know, just build up, you know. And that's my spiel on that. I digress. I digress.
Yeah, man. But like I said, we're gonna leave them with that as we close, man.
Okay.
This has been a fiery episode. I feel
like
it's been real fiery all the way through.
Yeah,
we had some not no finger point, but we had some checking.
Yeah,
we had some checking in.
We hope because it's okay that we can, man. I think it's
some accountability.
It's accountability, man.
Sure.
Constructive criticism, because a lot of times we do misconstrue it because we'll tear each other down quick.
For sure.
But man, constructive criticism can really build a person up. Like, hey, bro, like, no, you're doing great. Yeah. Like, try these things. Try this.
Hey, young man, put your gun up, man. There's women and kids out here. Yeah, same thing, you know.
And I can understand, you know, because the old heads like, man, them YN.
Trying to put that gun up. Nah, that nigga shoot me. Man, shit. But hey, we need more of that though. You know?
Hey, the old heads are taking precautions, and I understand.
They very careful.
Yeah, I understand because they will.
They mind. They mind is on another planet. Bro.
Hey, man, I let this rip out. Like you be seeing like the parody videos and how they be saying, you know, you try to say something to the young boys and they're like, what? Yeah. What you said?
They clutch on you.
Yeah, like I ain't say nothing. Yeah. I'm gonna get in my car. I'm gonna get in the car. Yeah. But I do think that they're open to conversation. I just think it's the approach, you know, and you know, whatever came before the millennials and then before that, you know, I'm bad with the Gen Z and all that type of stuff.
The terminology.
Yeah, the terms, but I think they really backed up, man. They backed up. I think too, as millennials, cause some of us have some of these kids in their era, because some of us was having kids at a young age. So now they 18, 19, 20, and they not playing.
No.
They not playing, you know, and I'm saying like we were so careful, you know, we were carefree because we was like, man, our mom and them don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know. No, we know. But I'm gonna do it with my kids. And
they pulling the same car.
Yeah, in a sense, you know. Cause you know, you get up, you start having your own kids, you like, I don't know nothing about this gentle parenting this ain't it.
Ain't working.
Yeah, no gentle parenting. So but yeah, man, you got any words that you wanna spew out?
I just want to tell all the, you know, this message for the men, for the black men, young men, you know, all the men, you know, just you know, wake up every day, you know, focus, you know, with a goal, and you know what I'm saying, and just keep your mind, you know, on the right track, and always think before you react. So stay on track and think before you react. That's my spiel for as we close out.
Just hold your head. Be mindful. I think before you disrespect another person, you disrespect yourself. If you don't respect yourself, it's obviously going to showcase towards other people. And as I said, do the research. Let's start doing the studying. Let's start figuring this out. Because none of us are going to do it by ourselves. This is a big puzzle that we're attempting to put together, and I think with a collective effort we can do it, and we can start figuring out some answers. We can start finding solutions and stop sitting down and talking, and we start building, because that's the nature of a human, to build, to create, to cultivate, to nurture. So that's my piece. We appreciate y'all for tapping into the Southern Flow. Until the next time, peace.